Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, in today's video, I'll be doing a season end video. So, with that, let's get straight on into this. So, now, let's go ahead and start out with the map. So, as you can see, Mordor is definitely going to get the ring badge. I believe they still have the 5 capitals, with Erebor, Rydersburg, Mordor, however you say that, the Khazad Kring thing, and then the ring. Erebor has Erebor, Bozatka, and Rivendell. We have Lindon, Angmar has Khadad-dûn, Rhûn has Orthanc, and then Gondor has Minas Tirith, and I believe Lothlorien still has the Elven King's Halls, yes. Yes, so now I'm going to go through a couple pins over here. I'm just going to be going through the red pins right now. So we've got a 2-day pin, 1.9 million participants, about 700,000 deaths, between Hui and Meg and 9. Then we have this one between Hui and Lota with 17 hours, 1.8 million participants, 621,000 deaths. Then you got this one up here, 13 days, 12.3 million participants, 4.0 million deaths. Then this is between Angmar, Lothlorien, and Erebor. This one pretty much is just between Lota, Erebor. There's a little bit of Angmar in here, and there's also a little bit of Rock and Hui in here just supporting us. But that's mostly the Lota pin. But 11 days, 8.3 million participants, 2.8 million deaths. That pin has died some. Then we got this one between Erebor and Mordor, 6.8 million participants, 2.4 million deaths. And then we got this one, 13 days, 19.4 million participants, 6.7 million deaths between Lindon and Erebor. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this fraction, or this fellowship, on any pin. So it's nice. So, I've already went through what sort of rewards everybody's getting, the pins on the map. So now let's go through the leaderboards. Personal affluence hasn't changed, still the same guys up at the top. I'm just going to scroll through the top 25, not very much important. So Merit, Army of the One did hit 11 million. Ironstalker hit 10 million. We got 2 people with over 10 million. And the funny thing is the top 6 are all in raid. That is crazy. This, we've got Army of the One with 11.4, Ironstalker with 10.00. Then we've got Dipiant with 7.3, War Gem with 7.1, Johnny with 6.9, Big D with 6.5. Then we have now Amir Naldorian with 6.4, Sarnilian with 6.3, Wargsman with 6.2, Vader with 6.2, Yud Sweetie Belle with 6.1. Then we have Ebjorn with 5.8, Buster of Ghosts with 5.7. We've got Beer in here. Very nice to see. Top 14 with 5.6. That is insane. It's very well done, Beer. You definitely deserved it this season. Then we have Revenge with 5.4. I'm just going to scroll through the top 100 so you can see all the names. It is the season end, so it is very close to the end. I believe we have about 10 hours left. Easy beef in here. Some Naldorians. But yes, very, very nice. Well done to everyone on this leaderboard. So, the merit leaderboard goes all the way from 11 point something to 3.5. 11.4 to 3.5. That is a crazy leaderboard. Yes, then let's go through the fellowships. Warg is still on top. Then we have Poke, Olaf, Yolo, Whip, Meg, 9, Hui, Lota, Rock, The Free People, Phoenix, Bait, High Council, Vikings, and Unnamed in the top 15 minus Unnamed. Then we have Unnamed, Raid, Slave, Zip, and Dread in the um, 15 through, or 16 through 20. So now let's go through a couple reports. So I only got 2 from this week. I wasn't really doing much fighting this week just because I had other stuff come up. So this one was up against Greenbeard. So as you can see, I definitely out-level him. He does out-tier 4 me. I believe our gear is very similar. Iffy gold and purple. Actually looks like he does out-gear me. Yeah, our gear is very similar. Respect, very similar. R3 Dane, R3 Gandalf the White, R4 Galadriel, and then an R7 Gimli. So I definitely do out-gear him and out-respect him. Results, very, very even. We ended within a 40 troop number difference, but I did have most of the counter on his army, and he was also using full T4s. But I did like the nice sort of merit that this gave. This. Then we have Son of Hades. So again, I actually did lose this fight, but I did very well in this fight against him. My Dane still doing 107. So I was very happy about that. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and show his gear. So he's got an R4 Frodo with purple and gold gear. He's got a R4 Gil with purple and gold gear. R7 King of Men with purple and gold gear. And then they R10 Gimli with gold gear. Solid. So I would recommend to take the Palantir off of King of Men and then give it to Gimli. Gimli is going to be able to do a lot more damage with the Palantir than King of Men will. Also, you have Gimli set up as your main damage dealer. You're going to want... The focus does nothing for him until you get his relic, and then by the time you get his relic, he will already have the 50 focus by the time you even start fighting. But yes, so a focus piece on Gimli isn't really going to be necessary unless you are maybe using the Drums of Barad-dûr just to get a little bit of extra focus. So if you would, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. I will be coming out with more Rise to War content in the near future. But with that, play hard, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.